Hello there to all of you planning an international move. In this video, we're going to look at some top customs and immigration tips for when you're moving abroad. Now, of course, relocating to a new country can be an exciting chapter in your life, full of opportunities for growth, adventure, new experiences. But moving abroad also comes with a set of challenges, particularly when it comes to navigating customs and immigration procedures. But have no fear, we've got some top tips to help make your move smoother and stress-free. Okay, first up, start early with your paperwork. One of the most crucial aspects of moving abroad is ensuring that all your paperwork is in order. It may sound obvious, but this includes your passport, visas, work permits, and any other necessary documents. Also think about your passport validity. Check your passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended stay in the new country, because many countries will require this as a condition of entry. Think also about visa requirements. Research the visa requirements for your destination well in advance. It can never be early enough. Different countries have different types of visas, including work, student, and tourist visas, each with their own application process, which you need to understand. Work permits. If you're moving for work, ensure you obtain the correct work permit or visa. Some countries you'll find will require that your employer sponsors you, so you've got to coordinate with them or your new job to make sure you've got everything in order. Understand the custom regulations as well. Customs regulations can vary widely from country to country, and it's essential for you to understand what you can and cannot bring with you. Personal belongings. Most countries will allow you to bring in personal belongings, duty-free if they are used and intended for personal use. However, some items, like electronics or high-value goods, they may require special documentation, or they could be subject to taxes, so good to check that out first. Also think about restricted items. Be aware of items that are restricted or prohibited in your new country. Common examples of these can include things like food products, plants or animal products. And if you bring in restricted items, that could result in fines or even confiscation at the border. So worth bearing in mind. Duty-free limits, again, just think about each country's limits that they have on the values of goods that you bring into the country. And if you do exceed this limit, you may have to pay custom duties or taxes. So one to watch out for. Best thing to do is create a detailed inventory. Before packing, create a detailed inventory of everything you're bringing with you. This will not only help with customs, but also serve as a useful reference in case any items go missing during your move. Also think about, along the same lines, itemizing your belongings. List each item, its value, its condition, particularly important for high value items like electronics or jewellery or even artwork. Another good idea is photographs and receipts. Do take some photographs of your belongings and keep receipts for valuable items. This kind of documentation can be crucial if you need to make an insurance claim, for example, or if customs officials request proof of value, which may occur. Get to know your destination's immigration process. Beyond entering the country, there are often additional steps you'll need to take once you arrive, so make sure you understand what those might be. Registration requirements. Many countries require new residents to register with the local authorities within a certain period after your arrival. This could involve visiting a local office, filling out their forms, and providing proof of address, so make sure you get that in order. Residency permits. Depending on your visa, you may need to apply for a residency permit. This is often a separate process from obtaining a visa and may involve additional documentation once more. Big important one for you, healthcare enrolment. In some countries, registering for public healthcare is all part of the immigration process. So make sure you know whether you're required to do this and what documents you're going to need. And don't forget your pets. Consider pet relocation rules if you've got pets, of course. If you're bringing a pet with you, you're going to need to research the specific requirements for pet relocation to your destination country. Thinking about health once more, vaccinations and health certificates. Most countries require pets to have certain vaccinations and health certificates before entry. This usually includes rabies vaccinations, for example, or such like a general health check by your vet. Quarantine regulations. Some countries may have strict quarantine rules for pets. Be aware of the quarantine period and conditions, as this can affect your moving timeline. Then, of course, you've got to think about their travel arrangements. So, pet travel arrangements. Ensure your pet travel arrangements comply with the international regulations, including the type of carrier and any in-flight requirements. Really important, that one. Moving aside from pets, plan your financials. What's more important than money, apart from your health, obviously? Moving abroad comes with various financial considerations, especially in terms of transferring money, managing your taxes. In terms of bank accounts, you've got to consider opening a bank account in your new country before you move. Some international banks allow you to do this from your home country, for example, which can make the whole process of managing your finances so much easier. Tax obligations. Understand your tax obligations in both your home country and your new country. You may be required to file taxes in both places, depending on the tax laws and any treaties that may exist between the two countries. Currency exchange. Keep an eye on exchange rates, of course, and plan your currency exchange carefully because you don't want to be losing money on any unfavourable rates. Okay, hope that's been helpful. Some final thoughts. Moving abroad, as I said in the start, it's an exciting opportunity, but of course it's essential to prepare thoroughly for customs and immigration procedures in particular to ensure a smooth transition. By staying organised and informed, you can avoid those common pitfalls and start your new adventure on the right foot. Here at Crown Relocations, we do specialise in international relocations and are here to support you every step of the way. So please contact us today, learn more about how we can make your move as seamless as possible, and we'll do everything we can to help you with your journey. Thanks again, and hope to speak to you again soon. Thank you.